It's Cobra Quickie time, and I don't have a rhyme to make the Mets line, or I might go blind. Anyway, what you see here is expanded metal. You can tell it's expanded metal because of the diamond shape. Okay, we get up close here, we can see where it was actually cut and how they gripped it when they cut it. Now, what's this for? Well, winter's coming, and winter means that I get to go through the woods with the bush hog and try to clean up all the debris that I did not clean up in the summer, because trees tend to stick leaves in my eyes and occasionally a branch or a twig. Okay, so this is my solution for that. Actually, it's just part of the way finished, but it has something to do with the Cobra. You didn't think I was going to get away with that, did you? Anyway, I have to go get some clamps and stuff like that. I have to disassemble this partly. I have to make it so the hood opens up, and the hood opens up the back, and so it's accessible for me to fill the gas tank up in the front, which means I'm probably going to put a bar across at the bottom and weld it in, and maybe a bar up in the middle and weld it in so that there's no problem with me driving through the woods, and I don't have to worry about trees and stuff trying to take my head off. But what does this have to do with the Cobra? Well, odd that you should ask that. You see, I had some of this left over, and if you can figure out what I'm going to do with that, or if you can't figure out what I'm going to do with that, let me show you. There it is. That's a preliminary, preliminary. There, I got it out. Trial fit. It's a grill that's supposed to protect the oil cooler in the front. Now, we may also do one in the top for the grill opening, or the radiator opening, or the shark's mouth, or the cobra mouth, whatever you want to call it. And as you can tell, I have a fairly large piece of it left. I can also make a belly pan out of that to protect the Cobra radiator from rocks. And I'm giving that serious thought. It won't, however, it won't deflect air through the radiator, but I can do it anyway. And the purpose of it's going to be is that we're going to mount a fan flat on the bottom between the radiator, or between the body and the front cross member. We're going to put a radiator or an oil cooler flat there. Now, the oil cooler is going to have two functions. One, it's going to function as a transmission cooler. Two, okay, it's going to function as a oil cooler. Now, I also can have the oil cooler up front. Okay, either way, it's going to be fine. We're going to have something that's either blows air down or sucks air up through it, and I haven't decided which I want to do. That's easy enough for me to do when it gets that time, but that's what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to show this, and the reason I'm doing a Cobra Quickie today since I have been working on the tractor today, is I want to show this to the owner of the car, and I want him to call me back and tell me what he thinks about the way this looks. Does he like it or does he not? Now, we can also, there we go. We can look at that and probably gauge how it will look. Okay? Not perfect, but I'll have a bigger piece later on. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Oh, one other thing. I'm about to leave as soon as I go change my shirt to go to the paint shop and pick up the forward cockpit liner and the 4 front fender liners, the 2 front halves and the 2 rear halves that have been Raptor lined. And with that, this is Mike, over and out.